This is Elizabeth Coletta's model, and we have a question about outputting to Illustrator scale drawings. So the first thing we need to do is come up with a floor plan somehow. So 90% of the difficulty here is setting up the output. So let's go to a scene where everything's showing so we can alright, well, let's contrive one. We'll just go to layers and turn everything on. So I'm looking. Okay. And let's go camera parallel projection. I think we have everything on that we need. What's this? Living room is not on. Okay, everything's on. Scene. Let's create a new scene. Save it as a new style. Everything on X-ray. Because we're in X-ray mode right now. So the first thing we need to do is create a plan, and let's turn off X-ray mode. And create a new scene. New style. Everything on without X-ray. So we need a floor plan. Cut a section. Tool. Section plane. Put the section plane on the ground, which effectively makes everything disappear, and then we're going to move it on the blue axis 48 inches. So that's our floor plan. I'm going to right click and align to that view, and we don't need to see all these section planes, so we're going to change the visibility of the section plane, and there's our floor plan, and it's in color right now, which we don't need either. So I'm going to add scene, save it, new style, floor plan, color. Let's go to our styles. Show the styles in the model. Select the hidden line style. Make sure that all this black is because the section fill is chosen. Okay, we have some geometry in here that might give us trouble, so we may have to turn off flares. But for now, we're going to create a new scene, save it as a style, and call it floor plan hidden line. And before we do anything else, I'm going to save out this file. My handouts. I'm going to save it out. Student workshop, where we return all the student stuff. Elizabeth Coletta, let's call it 12/1/2018 post. That's post me. Very important to save out regularly, so in case something happens, like this delay that we're getting right now while we're trying to save. Save. So now at least we know we have a copy of the file. I'm going to pause this a minute while this saves. So now, here are the steps. File, export a 2D graphic. And it's going to be AutoCAD. We're going to click on Options. We want full scale. And we're going to say 12/1/2018 lesson. This is in my handouts folder, so you'll be able to find it. And that tells you, okay, let's go to Illustrator. Start a new file. File, new, tabloid. 17-inch, 11 by 17 landscape. Okay. Now we're going to place. File, place. Make sure this is set to AutoCAD. Very important. Make sure show import options are set. Damn it. Got logged out. I'm gonna have to. This is why you want to save on a regular basis. In the event stuff like this happens, stuff, for lack of a better word, stuff happens. Alright. Hopefully we're back to where we were. Dynamite. Back to where we were. There's a file that we want to import. Show import options is checked. Place. Critical now. The scale 96, not 96 inches. It's 96 units equals 1 unit. To create 1/8 inch scale model. I'll leave that up for a second. Okay. Takes a second to digest drawing. Then you click once. Be patient. It's gonna. There is some latency. There's a little bit of a delay here. Close out this. I don't know why it's open. There you go. All right. So there's your Illustrator drawing in 1/8 inch scale. Move this to the middle. I'm going to stop the video at this point, and I'm going to do a second lesson showing you how to illustrate this. So I'm going to save this file for now. Save as Illustrator file, Handout Student Workshop. This is going to be coletta 12/01/2018 Illustrator base file. And the next lesson I'm going to show you how to live paint and do all that. Keep in mind that if the model is too complex and live paint presents problems, we may have to turn off flares with geometry that has ATM machines and espresso machines and kitchen sinks and all that other stuff. So just be prepared. Thanks for posting this, Elizabeth.